Love, this is Eve Christoph, your love life coach. Welcome home to Eve's Eden. So tonight we're going to end anorexia and bulimia for good for you, all right? And we're going to give you the first key to why you have been involved with this habit, or somebody you know has. Basically, we're dealing with actually the illness of the white man, which gets into womankind, young girls. I got a phone call from a woman from Persia telling me she was greatly healed and moved by these videos. And one of the reasons why was because she has experienced, every time she dates a white guy, they are so controlling and so horrible about her body, so negative. And by the way, this woman is from Persia. She looks like a princess goddess. I mean, the craziness, the insanity of anybody not like worshiping her feet is the insanity we're talking about. Where the white men, or American white men especially, will be complaining over 5 pounds. And this happened to me numerous times, where I was my smallest teenage weight, and when I would get to 5 pounds over my skinniest, I would start to be womanly. I wouldn't look like a girl, I'd look like a woman. Sexier. Right? For anybody from a Latino culture or an African culture or from India, they just like go nuts over you when you turn into a woman. But something is in the American white man's psyche where us white women get used to, when we date a guy from this culture, being criticized constantly, having no compliments, no celebration, no chemistry when he sees us. Basically, even hateful words and control trips, being over-talked, like what we say isn't important. Whereas, believe me, the Latina women, they don't get over-talked. They're talking faster, stronger, and louder. They're used to being listened to. And the African-American woman, she's not used to not being complimented. He's never going to get laid if he's not complimenting her everything, and if he's not really responding to her power as the game he's in, you know. So to get rid of your anorexia and your bulimia, you're going to start dating guys from other cultures other than a white American men. Okay, give yourself a break. And I'm not saying that there aren't some wonderful white guys. Awesome. Okay, you'll meet them after you've broken the pattern, okay? You got to get used to being loved and celebrated for your curvaceousness, your womanliness. They wouldn't dream of putting you down when you gain weight. They'll be like, wow, you got even more curves, more to hug, more to grab, more to kiss, more to hold, more to squish, and you will start to heal, okay? This illness isn't yours. It's the white man's illness that it's contagious to women who open their bodies and their hearts to men who have this illness, where they are cut off from womankind. They are cut off from their inner feminine. It might have to do with circumcision. I don't know, that maybe it's a primal memory of being betrayed by the mothers. Or it could be they are basically biologically only turned on by thin, skinny, muscular women that look a little bit like themselves, like men, because maybe in history a lot of women from their nationality look like that, but they don't really. See, white women are big and curvy just as much as they're thin and elegant, which shows me that they are meant to mix up the species. And also, If it's just brainwashing, one person wrote in, oh, the white guy is just brainwashed, it's not biological. But in that case, how come the Latino guys, the African guys, the Indian guys, the Persian guys, none of them are brainwashed by the same media? They all are super turned on by curvy women, big women, you know. A white guy writes to me and he goes, how dare you ask me to like bigger, curvy women? I don't want to, I don't have to. And he's right, he doesn't. But you, honey, you don't have to like him. You don't have to bother with him anymore. He's making you sick, and he's wasting your life, and he's missing out on womankind and juiciness and kisses and the celebration, the way a woman opens into her flower of devotional joy when she is celebrated as a woman, not as a girl anymore. We don't want to live our lives as girls. And as a matter of fact, the older we get, the more joyous, the freer, the closer we are to the divine, the older we get, the more sexy, the more ready we are to love a man unconditionally with surrender. So he deserves that only if he is treating you accordingly, with celebration and devotion to you and gratitude. You get with a guy like that, honey, and you will eat to your heart's content. You will never, ever abuse your body again. You're just abusing yourself because you are mad at yourself right now for dating this guy. You feel you've betrayed yourself by being with such an asshole. And you have. You've betrayed yourself. So stop it. Just cut it out. And I know that there are some ethnic guys that act like white guys. Like I know one guy, he's an African American who was adopted by Germans, German Americans, that is, because the German people over in Germany are way more advanced right now. But anybody who comes over here, I don't know what happens. Anyway, he was raised by this white couple, and he's so white. He has no juiciness. He's not interested in his woman's beautiful. She looks like an Egyptian African queen and so elegant, and he can't handle it when she wants to like experiment sexually or bring in sex gadgets or be initiative with her power. He's like no missionary position, stay, let me dominate. He's got the illness. So some ethnic guys have the same illness. It's an illness. You don't want to be involved with that illness anymore, okay? And when a guy is healthy, he loves women. Unless he's gay, which is also healthy. And he loves guys for that reason. That's healthy, right? But if he's heterosexual, he likes women as they really are. So you've got to get used to being turned on when a guy looks at you and he's going crazy and he's feeling you and he's complimenting you. And you've got to start believing in yourself like, oh, this is who I am. He's right. This is not, because you've gotten into this place where you don't believe the guys who celebrate you. You think they're the crazy ones. That's your insanity, girlfriend. You've just been with the wrong guys for too long. Okay? It's not your fault. It's not your illness. Yeah, all you need is a break from those guys and you'll be better within a matter of moments. Because the moment you sever that tie, you go, oh, I love myself. I love myself. I don't love him. I don't love the way he treats me. I'm never going to let a guy ever get close to my nakedness who isn't already in clothes, when I'm totally clothed, letting me know he's adoring me. Because by the time you're naked, you want them on their hands and knees begging to, go down on you. Kiss your hands and just be allowed to look at you. Yeah. All right, love? Life is different from now on. All right? You're safe now. You're safe. Take my advice. Okay, love. Love life. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Pass this along to any girlfriend you know who needs it. Okay. Love life.